Hey yo, what's going on guys? Time for another video. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about my PSA card collection. So I'm going to be kind of giving you just an idea of what cards I've had, how I got them, and why I got them. So I don't have a huge PSA collection. As you can see, this is all of it here. I think there's 12 of them. Just 12 cards total, so not a crazy collection, but I have been able to grow it pretty well. Like, I posted a photo on my Instagram just a couple weeks ago where I had 6, so I've doubled my collection in just a couple weeks. Right now, as most of us know, the card market is pretty down. A lot of people are saying it's coming back, but the prices are still really cheap for stuff. So I've been able to get some PSA cards for pretty cheap. Not that I'm trying to take advantage of the situation, but the cards are out there and they're priced really well. So I've been picking them up. So I'll go ahead and grab these and start going through my collection and show you guys what I have. So my first card is a Bo Jackson card. The reason I got this card is I've always been a Bo Jackson fan ever since I was a young kid. I've always wanted his cards. I didn't have a lot of them when I was younger. I always tried to get them, but I just wasn't able to grab them. So when I saw this on eBay, I was like, yo, I gotta grab this. Like, it was like the younger version of me inside of me just screaming to buy it, so I bought it. I think it's a cool card. It's an 8, so I'm gonna go in order of like their grade. So this is, I have another 8 as well. So this is one of the lower graded cards, but 8's not bad for considering how old it is and the era it's from. It's just a cool card. I'm just really happy to have a graded Bo Jackson card. I want to get a football one eventually too, but that is that. So the next card is this De'Aaron Fox card I have here. So I posted this on Instagram and it started a little bit of a discussion about whether it makes sense to buy 8s or not. Especially for newer cards. Older cards, it makes sense. They just weren't as well taken care of, and the time has been hard on older cards. But newer cards, they really shouldn't be coming in at 8s unless there's something major wrong with the card. But I don't know. I saw this at a really great price. De'Aaron Fox is someone who I collect because he's a Sacramento King, and I'm a fan of the Kings, so I collect De'Aaron Fox stuff. I saw this as a great price. This is my first De'Aaron Fox PSA card, so I grabbed it. I don't really see, I think maybe the centering is off a bit. It looks a little wacky, but I'm not really sure why it's an 8. But I like this card. I got a lot of feedback. People don't like buying 8s, especially for newer cards. They say that means generally there's something wrong with the card. A lot of people say if you get an 8, crack it open and sell it as a raw card, and it would be more valuable as a raw card. I have noticed that, like, if you look at a Luka PSA 8, it sells for cheaper sometimes than just a raw card, because a raw card has the potential of being a 10. So I'm not going to crack this open. I'm probably not going to sell this. This is a keeper for me. So I don't mind the fact that it's an 8. It doesn't really bother me at all. So there is that. And this is my Jordan card. So this is an 8.5. Again, another older card. I always really liked this set when I was younger. This was a little bit before my time when I started collecting, but I remember these cards, though. I remember them and trying to get them when I was younger. So this was actually the first PSA card that I got. Saw it on eBay. It was like $9 or $8 or something like that, so I decided to grab it. 8.5 is pretty good for a card this old, and it's awesome to have. I really, really, really want to get more Jordan cards, more Jordan PSA cards. So this is the beginning of what is hopefully a bigger collection of Jordan cards. Right now, obviously, the prices are a little bit out of hand for his stuff. But at least I have this, so that's a start. So the next card is a Kevin Huerter, PSA 9. Most of what I have is, you'll be able to see, are PSA 9s. These price really well. Like, this card was $8.99. A green parallel rookie prism. Like, honestly, anytime I see these cards of rookies that I think are at least decent and are gonna be good players, and they're priced below what it costs to get them graded, I usually just grab them, man. Like that, you really can't beat these deals. Like, I think it costs like if you do a bunch, if you do a bulk grading, it's like $10 per card, and I got this for less than $10. So, yeah, I like him. I really like Prism rookies. I really like green. I think that's an underrated parallel right now, and so that's why I grabbed that. So the next card is a Ben Simmons Hoops. Yeah, another 9. I really like Hoops cards graded. I like the way the white looks with PSA. I think this card looks great. It's got the white, red, white, and blue with the red and the white and the blue up here in the PSA. I just like the way this card looks. Also, I like Ben Simmons as a player. I think his ceiling is really high. I honestly think the situation with him in Philly, I think, just a guess, that Embiid will probably be out of there sooner than later, and that will be Ben Simmons' team, and then we'll really find out how great or not great Ben Simmons is, but I'm betting on him being really, really good moving forward. Just got to get a better jump shot, but I think he can. Okay, so another Hoops rookie, Kristaps Porzingis, PSA 9. This Ben Simmons, I got this one for $13 and I got this one for $14. So again, a little bit more than it costs to grade these things. I just, I sit on auctions and I wait. I'm really patient when I'm on eBay. I wait for deals that I like, and if I don't like the deal, I don't bid. If I'll set a price, so I'll say, okay, I don't want to spend more than $13 or $14 on this card. I'll bid that, and if I get outbid, I get outbid. I don't, I don't start chasing just to win a bid. Like I'll lose cards before I overpay for something. So yeah, I like this card. I like KP. I like his situation in Dallas. Looking forward to them winning probably a lot of games and possibly a championship. So another player that I like, Michael Porter Jr., and another Hoops PSA 9 rookie card. So again, there's 3 Hoops in a row. Again, I really like the way these look. Graded. I like Michael Porter Jr. I like his ceiling, and I like his prices on his stuff. So this was $12.99. I'm pretty sure it was in that range, $12.99 or $11.99, something like that. So Michael Porter Jr. Prism rookie. So always great to grab Prism stuff, especially when it's graded. PSA 9, not mad at that. I think this one was like $18 or $17. So one of the more expensive ones that I've bought, but I'm glad to have his card at a 9. I'm very happy with that. It was worth it to me to spend a little bit more than I typically spend. Marvin Bagley Jr. Hoops. Oops, sorry, hit the camera. Yep, another Hoops graded rookie card. I really, really like this card. I like the fact that it's a 9, even though like you can see a little bit of a ding on the corner there. It's got a really soft corner, but these corners are really hard because they're colored, and the white corners don't show as much like wear on them. But yes, this is a great card. Marvin Bagley stuff is really cheap. I'm a Kings fan, so I am a believer in Marvin Bagley if he can stay healthy. We saw flashes of him being really, really, really good, especially in his rookie year. I think his ceiling is still high. He's still really, really young. So I'm a believer. I'm buying his stuff, and it is dirt cheap. Another Marvin Bagley Jr. or Marvin Bagley the third, I should say. This is a PSA 9. Optic, rated rookie. Optic looks really good as well, graded. And again, I'm really high on Marvin. These were actually pretty similarly priced. That one was $8.99 and this one was $10.99. So yeah, if you're looking for someone to invest in with some PSA stuff, Marvin Bagley stuff is really cheap. And Lonzo Ball. So this is one of the more recent ones that I've got. This is Revolution base rookie. I really like Revolution. At first, I honestly did not like it at all, and then it kind of grew on me. It reminds me, in the back kind of sold me. It reminds me of like the old Skybox cards that I really liked back in the day. So this is cool. Lonzo is another player whose stuff is really cheap. This was actually $8.99, believe it or not. So a really, really affordable card. And yeah, I like Lonzo. I like his ceiling. And then this is my only Gem Mint 10, another Hoops base, Lonzo Ball rookie card. Yeah, this one was $20. So anytime you're buying a Gem Mint 10, I think it was $20.99, so pretty much $21. This was the most expensive PSA card that I've bought yet, but it was worth it to me. It was one of the cheaper Gem Mint 10s that I've seen out there, so I grabbed it. I want to get more 10s, but I'm happy with my 9s. I'm not complaining at all. But yeah, so that is my collection there. As you can tell, I haven't sent any cards out to be graded. I've just been buying these on eBay. It's so much cheaper to just have someone else throw them in with a bunch of other grading that they're doing, and wait a few years and then buy them off of them later. Eventually I want to do send some cards out to be graded, just to kind of go through that experience. I'd love to do it and share it here on YouTube, but I'm not quite there yet. And in the meantime, I'm just grabbing stuff off of eBay to build my collection. So yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. The support has been amazing. That means the world to me. I'm going to continue to push and continue to make more videos, and hopefully continue to grow the channel and provide value for you guys as well. So thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe and share my channel. If you know any other collectors that aren't watching me that should be, or would maybe kind of enjoy what I'm doing, please feel free to share. And as always, stay safe out there, guys.